Hello folks and welcome back to Final Factory. Last time we discovered some things that are interesting, like this right here. We got an ancient portal up and ready to go. I don't know what it does, if I can go through it. Oh. Select stop. How do I do that? Oh, hold on. If I go on there, are there other portals? That means there has to be other portals. So if we find one, we should, in theory, be able to travel through it, and maybe that will allow us to transition to some of these places a whole lot faster. Okay. Interesting. We'll have to take a look at that, because I don't know how to do that yet, and I don't know if we have any more portals, but there's stuff out there. Last time we also left off, we're working on our planetary research. We have a little bit more to go for that, but not a lot. We have to manually move or land any station. Land where? All right, so we've researched mobile stations. You can move almost any station. Select the structure and click move or land at the top of the screen. So if let me just try this. If I select this, I can move it? Whoa. That's cool. I don't know why that would be necessary, but it's cool that it can. So I want to move it there. And then you see that it said copy select station. So like some of our production ones are a little farther away. In theory, I should be able to just like make copies of all that stuff and do a thing. That's interesting to me. All right. We also died last time. So we have a little bit more work to do ahead of us here. What's going on over here? What's up? What were we working on there? I do not remember what we were working on there. I have absolutely no memory of this spot. And I think I built it last time. I just don't remember at all what's going on there and why we did what we did there. So I'm just going to remove this because there's no point in having units and things out that we can't do anything with. We still need to provide power to this guy, so we'll make sure we have that there. But we're going to go here because we already know we have plenty of other places that have lots of stuff going, so we'll do all of that. We'll move all that stuff out. We also found a bad guy, like a really serious bad guy a little farther up. Hold on, why are we gaining more? Oh, it's because we're gaining this stuff because like they're still fighting and we're finding things. So I think we're still gaining some of the energy back with all of that. But this guy is doing jack for us right now, which is fine, I guess, but I would like it to do a little bit more. You can see that we have it go through. So this is all full of, yeah, our logistics bays are full there. I'm just going to take all of that. Yay us. And then we can peace out. What's going on here? What's your deal? No active research is selected. Oh, that means we're done that. Yes. All right. We're going to go and increase our bat damage because, yeah, we should just do that. But now we have the planetary bots. So I need to go, let's go down to our ship station place thing here. I guess as we add more of the little defensive stations and they do their thing, we are getting little upgrades for stuff and all of that. So that's kind of cool. Not really super necessary, but cool nonetheless. What is that ship up there? Is that just a mining ship? What are you? I don't even know what you are. Okay, no big deal. Let's see. Where am I at? So I just need to head over this way. Okay. All right, but let me just double check here because if I'm thinking properly, which is a rare occasion, but I can just click on one of these and I can copy that selected. Oh, that's awesome. So something like this where it's all set and ready to go, I can just copy and boop it out and have production start up in lots of spaces for us. But this is not the one that we're interested in. We need to get over here to where our ship factory is, which is over in this area, which is far, far, far more interesting for all the things that we may have coming our way here. Let's just very quickly make sure that has power. So we have all that. I'm also going to get some more defensive stations set up, some more of those, and lots more of these. And I don't know how these things work, but they have lasers. What's the intermediate stuff? Oh, we have new intermediate stuff here too. We have solid state laser. We have the mass energy converter recipe. Converts any mass into energy. That's kind of fun. And then we have this one, the singularity field generator recipe. It creates an immense space-time circuit. Interesting. Okay. We'll play with all that and more. But let's click on our ship station here. Let's find one that's not active right now, like this guy. And then we have this, planetary bot. It requires ice. Okay. An overdriver and a connector. What is an overdriver? So let's go back in here and see what we have as overdrivers. There we go. We have overdrivers. They require a lot of stuff, but we have them. So I'm going to change this one's production over here to that. And then what I'm hoping I can do is just throw a couple of these guys in there. That's facing the correct way. That's facing the correct way. And then this one, I can throw the overdrivers. I can throw those on there. I just need to see, can I actually move something to a cargo hold? I don't think I can do that. Okay. So if that's the problem that we're running into right now, which we need to have a lot to get this accomplished, I think. Oh no, look, it did. It went in. Okay. It just happened so fast we didn't see it. So I don't want that on that connector. That's gone. Okay. So going back here, I need to see, because I don't remember these things at all. We need ice, which is, I don't know how we do that. Overdriver and connector. So let's go over into our build menu and see what we need to generate those items so that we can be successful here. The connector just requires low density structure and a medium density structure. Not a problem. We have those in spades. And the overdriver requires medium density and a fabricator. So we need to make a fabricator then too. And that is is that an intermediate one? Yeah. That requires robots and low density. God help us. Okay. We're going to have to really power through some work here to figure out how we're going to solve all of these problems. Not that they can't be solved, but they're going to be a little bit more work than what I was hoping for to solve. All right. All right. I dig this setup, though. I really kind of love how that's all working. And I'm just trying to figure out how I want to approach this problem right now. So let's go bring up our map. Up here. So that's our closest iron ore. I think there's another iron ore somewhere in there. I'm going to fly over there and just see if that's the case. Because that'll give us a little bit more information about where we really need to head next. And it does not appear that there is anything over there. But what there is ice. Did you see that? There's ice over here, baby. All right, so I'm going to collect these. Let's see, do we have more? Does not appear to be. Got space rocks down there, which don't really matter for us. All right, I'm going to, before we get and possibly die, I'm going to go in and add some ice out here. I'm hoping. Can I just... So again, we need ice. That's so weird. All right, so if I grab ice, we have it, right? All right, then I can get rid of this connector. Or not really get rid of it. What's going on? Why is there shadows? Did you see that? There were shadows. Why were there shadows? All right, I'm going to leave that as it is there. We still need to have the overdriver, which I have some of those. Okay. Then we need the connectors. which if I just load up on those, we'll be in better shape with that, I think. So that, I'm just going to throw those into there like so. Is that what I have to do? All right, I don't know why I can't add them to that. So I'm going to have to make connectors, but that shouldn't be a big deal because I can do that right off of here, I believe. Because connectors, let me just double check because I forget everything in this game. Oh, it does need medium density. Okay. So can't do that quite yet. But it's not going to be a problem, I don't think, either. So we're going to go out. Here's our asteroid over here. Oh, we got some more ice? Heck yeah. That's what we're looking for, baby. We're going to have to find a way to generate our own ice, I think. Because each one of those requires 6 ice, I believe, which is quite a lot. Well, let me go in here real fast. Let's go over to this. Let's go over to this. We'll take all of that. And what I hope I can do is just dump that into this without really having to think about it and just have it do its thing. And what I really would love to do is have like this all be completely automated. So that one I can put all of the ice into. And it loads automatically. Cool. That one I can put... well, I guess we don't have any more of those. And I need an assembler here. Need to build an assembler. And a planetary research station. We need that too. Okay. What do I need for an assembler? Alright, so I can get a couple of those, maybe. I need an assembler. I need a planetary catcher or a comet catcher. Comet harvester. Cool. There's all kinds of neat stuff that I don't understand how to use at all, but I'm down for it. All right, so let me go to the assembler here. Let's get that bad boy built. Get rid of that one. Where's our closest planet? Okay, it's down there, and then we have another one up there, and there's one there, and isn't there one over? No, those are suns. Okay, but we definitely have one south of our location here. Okay. So what I'm thinking I can do here, and who knows if I'm right or not, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to do that. Get my assembler there. That's going to be just for the low poly stuff. I need another storage solution there. Again, this is not a long-term solution. This is just we need to get this solved quickly solution. So we're going to do that. All right, we have that. Low density. All right, and then I can put the higher density stuff in there like so. And then if I do all of that right, you are going to sort for that. And look at us, we're firing that bad boy up. All right, we're going to head down south here. Find a planet. And go through. Ooh, and we're already done our next level of research. Fantastic. I was gonna say, there can't be we just can't have to like do this all of the time, go out and battle. It's nice that we can take a little break and let our existing forces do some of that work for us. Right, so here's our planet. We have our planet thingies. Do they need power? Oh, yep. Oh, it's at risk of overheating? Really? Okay. How do I work these? Add heat sinks. Where's the heatsink? We have a heat exchanger. We don't have a heat sink. So let's see if our technology, is there a heat sink somewhere in there? No. No. Working on that. No. No. No, no. 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 What do greenhouses do? Biological substrate and greenhouse. Okay. Heat transmission. That has to be it, right? Nope, that's not it either. Advanced miner and advanced mining station. Okay. Oh, see, look. I think we'll be... Maybe... Unlocks organic polymers. Nope. Laser turrets, remote construction. Remote construction sounds nice. And then it looks like we go through another level of all this stuff. All right. Can I build stuff onto... I can build stuff onto that. Okay. So maybe... Can I put... that onto there? Yeah, see, it's not part of the station, which is weird. But I can do this. Can I add power? It's still at risk of overheating, but I don't know what to do about that. And we have some of our research guys coming down right now. I'm going to try to find one of these radiators and see if I can add that to the end of this thing and see if it wants to do anything. But I'm kind of digging that we're doing that. Oh, we got ice. Yay. Okay. So let me go in and try to make 2 of those, I guess. And I don't think it's going to work, but I don't know what to do with that. All right, so let's go in here and we're going to try... Nope, I don't want to make another one. I just want to see if I can... I don't know how to calm these down. All right, I guess I'm going to have to leave that as is because I don't know what to do with that right now. We have more production options out here too. We are currently, I'm sure there's a, whatchamacallit, somewhat around. Yeah, there's one over there that we can steal off of. We have lots of production facilities that are options for us, which is always a nice problem to have. But let me go deliver some more ice over here to this crew. Throw that in there. We need to have more of these guys. And then we just need to start pumping out these more complex things. I already started a little bit of that process at the station a little farther away, but I don't know how to best handle all of the things that we need to do. And I'm not sure how I should approach that. So if you have ideas, please let me know, because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. But I want to put an overdriver in there. Our strut, we have another station thing. Radiator artifact. Logistics bays. Another overdriver. I don't know why I can't get it out of the connectors once it's there. It seems like it's going to be there. All right, if I click on This bad boy, what do we got? 45 bats, 15 miners. That's 25 miners and 30 something plus bats. Ooh, we had a whole bunch of guys go out. Oh, we got a battle going on. Heck yeah. Let's go fight them. Especially because it's more ice. I like that they keep trying to attack us, though. Hopefully means we're doing something right. All right, let's get back over to our ship here. Pew, pew. As we slowly but surely start to figure some things out. All right, so that's going to be ice. Throw it up there. And then we're going to just have to start manufacturing a whole bunch of stuff all over again. I like this particular design for manufacturing. So I'm going to click on this ship here. I'm going to copy the station. And then we can send it out. So we will need those. So I'm going to put those all right there. The only thing we're going to get rid of is this, 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 and this. We don't have enough resources to build the rest of this, so we'll steal some from our other manufacturing locations right now. Get all of that. I'm going to do the same thing over here and get all of that. Then we don't have any iron manufacturing going on. Oh, that's a bummer. All right, I need to go up to this spot here. And we do actually have iron production going on. It's just not being used up too much. So that will take all of that stuff. Okay. Don't love it, don't hate it. We just need to have some of this happening. All right, then I should be able to come back down to what we were trying to build here. And get the structure built. Why can't I build these? So it just doesn't want to let me do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We need 1 of you. We need 36 of you. We need 4 of you. Starting to fill up here, though. How many printers do we need? 8 printers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 of you. Printers, where are you? They always throw me off for some reason. Oh no, I don't need the printers. I need the mining station. 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then we're gonna need lots more of these. I already know that. And as we get these in there, it'll be nice that we can theoretically do the problem is, like, I don't want to have to keep transporting these resources forever away. Like, I shouldn't have to do that. I should be able to just kind of have them be. I have questions and I don't have good answers to them. All right, I'm going to need some more planetary research things too. I also want to figure out what this thing is. Pulls comments so they can be harvested for ice. This module costs no stability. Interesting. All right. You go in there, and we just need to change the recipe over to that. And then this guy's going to change over to that. Copy, paste, 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 paste. Paste, paste, copy, paste, 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 paste. Now, obviously, it's going to be a little backed up here as we are getting started with all this, and we're trying to accumulate some more of this stuff, but it looks like it's doing its thing. All right, so that's one spot. That's space rock. We have more of these things that we don't know how to solve for right now, but I need to build them. So I will. Is that risk overheating, or it's already overheating? Heat sinks station to the grid. I don't have that. I don't know what to do about it. Do I have ice? No. These things are very expensive too, by the way. All right, there's one of the things that we have there. How do we capture said item? Can I shoot at it? Look, there's two of them there. Okay, so we can't shoot at them. Doesn't do anything. Which is disappointing. Alright, so let's go grab some low density stuff, because why not? And then this entire manufacturing thing, I love that I can copy and paste those. I don't know how I didn't notice that before, but it makes life a whole lot easier for what I'm hoping to do here. Oh, we need more research because we are killing it on the research front of things. Fleet repair. We'll get more fleet command. Sure, why not? All right, and I need to see, I'm all the way over here, which doesn't serve me any good. I need to get up to that one. Got my directions a little crossed there. Nope, but it's right there. Okay, it wasn't too bad. Farther than we need to go, but not by like too much. All right, so steal all of that. Then I want to build comet catcher and a comet harvester. Extract resources from the comet. Okay. We'll see what that does and how it works and all that stuff, and then we'll move forward from there. These guys are loving this job. We're full up already, so they're going to come to a grinding halt real soon. But we have another iron asteroid over here. I think we can start with some of this stuff. Then we'll put some defensive structures out there for funsies. Especially because we have a bauxite right there as well. Another defensive structure, I guess, up here. And we'll throw that in place. Bam, bam. Throw another one over here. All right. I'm cool with all that so far. I mean, it needs more work, obviously, but... Another space rock. And generally, I don't know if this is true or not, but a lot of space rocks seem to be near planets. Is that correct? Or am I just making that up? Let's get that. There, cool. I'm going to add one more over here. And hopefully that will enlighten us on clearing all of that up. Oh, we're already engaged in battle. Let's go. Oh, and we got ice over there too, which we need to... Oh, we got lots of
beast ready for the end, where its nova will penetrate this space and create a scar that will heal into new frontiers.
This game has the weirdest commentary. But I'm having fun just going through and wiping these guys out. And again, we're just accumulating... Oh, no, no, no. You guys don't get to attack all my guys. And I have so many split priorities right now. I'm sorry. I'm all over the map, and that's not on purpose. It's just I don't know what to do. Gathering up ice was not on my bingo card of things I need to do in this game. So I'm being a little rusty here because I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing fully. But I am super interested that there's a giant red star. Alright, so we're going to go through and nail all of those. My ALEXA just made a sound, so if you heard anything, that was that. She who must not be named. I'm very happy to like keep fighting these guys and doing all their things. Getting into a big firefight. No problem. Yeah, baby. No. Ah! I died. No. I had so many resources on board. I don't think I had any ice, but I did have resources. All right, so let's go through back here. What do we got? I want to steal all these. All right, then we got to find the iron. It's down here. I'm going to steal all of that stuff too. Just makes life a little bit easier. And then we're going to jump on down here. I'm going to gather up a whole bunch of these bad boys because we need them. They're just going to be things that are part of our life from here on out. But I want to go see this big star thing. Or sun thing, whatever it is. Well, suns and stars are the same, right? All right, so that one we still have nothing going on with it. I would like to do something there. It's over here. Huh, interesting. Oh, I don't have any fleet with me either. Okay, so I need to get those guys. I need to build out some construction ships. I need AI things. Crap. Okay. I'll head back up north. That's the only thing that sucks when you lose all your stuff is the all your ships disappear. All right, no problem. Do I not have a storage container on any of this? Well, that was poor form. Okay. Let me... Can I research just one of those? That's all I want. Oh, I can't even do that, can I? All right, I'm just trying to gather up stuff so that I can make construction bots. And they should be coming to me. And now I can do that. Okay. Cool. And hopefully the rest of the fleet will return to me soon-ish. And I don't like that it goes into this cloud area here for this particular spot. I would like it to be out in the open a little bit more. So I'm going to throw one of these out there. Oh, we got ice too? Heck yeah! All right, we got all that going. Boom shakalaka. All right, now we need to get more research done. That one just did, we increased the size of our personal fleet. This one is fleet repair. Signal damping allows signal damping to lower the signal in a minute, making enemies less likely to... I actually want enemies to attack right now. I'm sure that I'll change that tune in the not too distant future, but yeah, that's what it is right now. Remote construction sounds really nice. Unlock construction towers and cargo holds that expose their contents to logistics network. Allow construction bots to use them as inventories to construct blueprints anywhere on the map. Oh. Also allows construction bots to pick up loot from boxes and ancient... yes, obviously that's what we're going to research. That's a no-brainer, right? There we go. Look at this crew just joining me now. That's not even our ship production area. That was just our rough draft version of it. Our actual ship production is all the way over here. And we have a lot of guys flying over there for some reason. All right, now we're loading up our crew. And I can actually get up to 65 of these, I believe. All right, now we can head south and hopefully figure out what the heck we're doing here. All right, there's the planet. And then we head it down this way. Just pull up the map, make sure I'm in the right spot. Yep, we're just basically heading straight south now. All right, we're going to set up some defensive structures in this area. Again, I'm just trying to make sure the red circles kind of overlap each other. And what I should be able to do is just copy. Yeah, that's what I want. Okay. Crap. All right, well, we got to fight them. Let's go fight them. Pew, 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 pew. All right, I don't want to go too far in here because I want to expand our defensive network before we do really anything else. No, no, no. We're just going to back up. You guys stop chasing me. Give up the chase, little one. There you go. Thank you. So that... Copy that. That one's going to exist there. Then that one is going to exist over here. Oh, crap. All right. Well, we're going to be involved in battle a little bit, apparently. And I still have ice on board that I should have not brought over here. I regret this decision immediately. At least we have teammates coming to help us out right now. But we are involved in lots of battles. Lots of battles. Oh my gosh. All right, I guess we're picking on this crew now. Oh, their garden stuff. Oh, and there's more ice there. Heck yeah. All right. They're not really hurting us too much. Oh, we also had the other thing, the whatchamacallit? The thing with the comets. That was in our inventory as well. So that's a little bit of a bummer. And I'm assuming you can get hit by a comet. Like, I don't want to find out, but I'm assuming you can get hit by one. It's flying through space. Let's see. Get lots more of those. A few more of those. Okay. And again, I don't even know if the sun is important or not. I would think it is. Like, I would imagine, like, maybe solar panels are more effective at this range, but it doesn't really matter, or really doesn't make an impact, I don't think. All right, but I do want to have some of these guys just exist near these. So that's one of the reasons why I like to put these on there. All right, then we can just copy that. That will exist there. That's very fun when they all head out. Oh man, there's so much ice here. I feel like the sun's moving too. Like, you see how we're moving? The sun seems to be like semi-moving around us. All right, they have stuff there. I'm not going to deal with them yet. I want to go get some ice. I know there's more farther south, but I want to get the stuff that I definitely have and know about. And then we can go figure out how to capture the comets, how to get all the stuff with them, and all of that stuff. I also don't know how to deal with these things. We're going to head up to our main area here. Find our ship production facility, which needs some love, but we don't have enough stuff to give it love right now. Oh, we still have plenty of ice. Heck yeah. All right, what do we not have? We don't have these things, which are just monsters. Okay, let's go get some fabricator things, because that should help. We have a smaller production facility over here that is making them. And I do want to be able to use them to do more cool things. But let's see where they're at here. Those are all fabricator things. Cool. All right. So those require those and medium density structures, which are these medium density ones? Heck yeah, they are. All right. So, okay, we have most of that stuff. That's not going to be a big deal for us to do. We can have another station. Okay, do you want to automate? Let's automate this. All right, so I need assemblers. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need some junctions. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need one of those. I need a bunch of these things. I need one of the core things. That guy. And we'll probably need some more power here shortly, but whatever. All right, so we're waiting on these. Need a bunch more of those anyway. Although I think we are making them somewhere. Yeah, we have a whole bunch of them made. I don't have to spend resources making them. We already did that. I don't understand. Did you hear that sound? All right, so I want medium density going there. We'll get the low density, and then we'll get the AI chips going in there. All right. Then I can grab 4 assemblers. I'll move it down actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so that's there. This one's gonna come down in there. Boom, 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 boom. These guys, boom, 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 boom. Actually, that one doesn't need to go there. This whole thing is not stable anymore, so I need to buy another one of these things and hopefully figure out a way to stabilize this without causing too many problems. All right, so I should be able just to stick that like on there. Did I solve the problem? No. Can I solve the problem over here? I did. No, I didn't. All right. I don't know what the problem is here. I don't know how to fix it either. So, what do we do? What do we do? What is this? Structures damaged by overheating. Yeah, I know. Which structures? Which ones? Like, I'm sure there's ones at the planet things. Right where I'm at. They're overheating? I don't know what to do. Oh, okay, it was those things. Okay, so we're just gonna get rid of all that. I don't care about that right now. We can just light it up with regular solar panels. It looks like they have power. Oh my gosh, I'm misclicking like crazy. You go away. You go away. So how do I better stabilize this? That's the question I don't have an answer to. All right, so I'm gonna get some struts, I think. There they are. All right, and then hopefully I can use the struts to come out like this. And put one of these guys over here. Need another strut, we need another strut, need a strut. I'm just trying to find ways to stabilize all this because I don't know how. Need station core or additional struts to operate. Let's try building up this way and seeing if we can get any more from there or any more out here to try to balance this whole thing out. So I need probably 3 more of these. 1, 2, 3, maybe 4. I don't know. Grab some more struts as well. Hope and pray. Hope and pray sounds good. All right, so I'm gonna put that there. Put that one there. Put that one there. And hope and pray, hope and pray, hope and pray. I just don't understand this part of the game. How the heck do I do this? Stability. I think we just need to keep adding more of these on. You saw the number there. We had exceeded what we had designed for. So if I just add more. I don't know how to do that better. Let's see if we just add it. So it's 267. I click on this now. It's still 267. If I remove this, still 267. So I added them in the wrong areas, I think. So like if I go over to this one, are we still at 267? We are. All right, I'm going to try adding some struts going out this way. We're still at 267. We're at 310 out of 267. I don't know how to increase the stability more. Okay, so what I think I'm going to do instead of leaving it all coupled up like that, can unhook all of this stuff. Now what's the problem? All right, we got that. Cool. Oh my gosh. I think adding all those solar panels might have done it. Take a look. We're at, what are we at here? We're not far over, but far enough over. So if I go back and try to add in a couple of these, maybe, just maybe, we can restore balance to the force here. I'm gonna get rid of these as well for now. I do have plans on reusing that, but plans can wait. All right, we're coming back into scope here. So it was all these extra solar panels that really killed us. So we're just going to add on a few more of these. We're stable. We just don't have enough power, even though we're theoretically running at the exact right amount of power, but whatever. Need one more of that set of solar panels and we'll be golden, I think. Maybe two sets. I want another heat exchanger and we need more ice because apparently I don't have any. How are you still not stable or powered? There we go. Okay. Now we still have some massive issues with this one. We're right on the edge. So if I try to, what I really want to do is, I think what my plan is here is to just use the cargo transporters to transport the goods to the places we need. So we need the logistics bays. I can only afford 2 or 3 right now, but if I throw those on there, like if I put one on here like this and put that going like that, what does that do to our overall numbers? Yeah, see, we're at the limit now. So I have to figure out how to add more stability to the station without sacrificing how it all works. I'm going to try getting rid of all of this and just see if that have any impact on anything. It did. It did bring it down a little bit, but not like a crazy amount. So let's see if we add some more struts and just make a solid base over here. What does that do to the... That increased it. Okay. And then let's add some more struts. That made the whole thing. Oh, nope, that didn't work. All right, so that's not helping us. All right, see, the numbers do help a little bit, but not enough. So we click back over here and take a look at any of this. I guess we need to look at this guy here to get the numbers. Yeah, that did add. We're all the way up at 266-ish, but didn't add enough for us to really keep it going. So I'm going to get rid of these struts here because I'm going to try putting them out to the other side and see if that wants to let us work a little better here. And try putting them. I'm going to put a new source there because I want to add struts out of this guy and bring those over. So if I were to strut it up over here and put in the core, we were at, all right, we got to 263. All right, I'm gonna, no, I want to strut. Strutting it up, baby. All right, let's see, what does that bring us up to? 266, but it's increasing our other numbers by too much. So it's not really actually helping us at all. So what I think I'm going to do... No, I can't get rid of that one. I'm stuck. So what I really want to do here is add this to that. Can I get away with that at least? We have enough power, I believe. We can afford all of that. Okay. We're okay with that now. So I may just make another spot of these and all that stuff to try to set up production for even more items because we need to have it. We just don't have the ability to not have those in place right now. So like this area here, I can make just a copy of that. Have all these transporters kind of come into that area. I don't know. Let's put it there for now. I don't know what I'm doing. So that's going to come in like that. Then we'll bring this one all the way across like that. I need another bay, but I'm not going to get that right now because everything is terrible. All right, then I need to have, let me actually just make this unload directly into, not the defensive structure, not that, that right there. And I also don't have any cargo ships, really? All right, so this cargo ship, go from there to there. Okay. And really what I want to do is have that go into just storage. And that can be that stuff. Now, in theory, what I could do is take this, get rid of that, put it somewhere down here, have another cargo one go over here, then over there, and into that. Which I think is what I'm going to try doing. Power-wise, somehow we're okay still, so cool. All right. I need more. Those guys. So that can come down like so. And that's going to go there. And then that one can go there. It's already in line. Beautiful. Power, 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 power. Did we're right. We cannot, we literally can build nothing else onto this and have it function the way we need it to function. So, yippee. All right, let's go in here. You're going to go there to there. You're going to go, oops, I'm off by one there. Let me just get that in place like so. I suppose we really don't need to do that. It can just conduit its way out and go into a storage box for now. And that's going to be medium density. Yeah, cool. So taking a look at all these more complex items here, like these guys, it requires solar panels and robotic arms. This guy requires medium density structures and fabricators. So I can start making that now without any concerns and start having to build up with those. I don't understand how to use these power distribution recipes, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. These, I don't know what it does at all. Like, that's complete and utter mystery to me. The rocket adapter recipe allows the station to move. Oh, okay. Fires lasers at nearby enemies, uses capacitors to charge fire. Okay, that's cool. And we have, and also we haven't taken a look at this. Station armor. What does it do? It has a lot of mass, I know that, but I don't know what it does otherwise. Lighting, it just says it's a light, thanks. Under our intermediate things, I think capacitors are in here. Nope, not mass energy. Not solid state lasers, maybe they're not. Okay, so capacitors are there. It's AI and a low density. Oh, that one's easy. We can make those no problem. Okay. So we've gone as far as we can with this guy because we need more planetary research. How about that one? Let's research that. Let's just add some of these things to the queue just so we can start rocking these bad boys out. And then I can stop thinking about it. And somebody's getting attacked. Where we, ooh. Got lots of fighting happening. What's my inventory look like? All right, I think it's stuff we can afford to lose if we need to. Where am I at here? All right, they came after one of our defensive structures, which is fine. We can deal with the fallout of that, and we'll make sure they have a little bit more help now that they're not getting attacked by themselves. What else do we have that's offline over here? All right, I need a copy of this bad boy. Bam. Throw that out there. All right, we're gearing up for another battle because that's what the world we're in right now is. Oh, I need to get one of those too. Okay. Moving our research numbers along at least. Not what I'm really looking at or even concerned about right now, but we just need to make sure that we're not getting attacked too much. I want another one of these. We need to fill in that area there. Copy. And now you can go in there. Copy this one as well. Throw that so it's on the edge of both those circles. And we'll throw another one out there, because why not? That's a large area that we now know about. But where are you guys going? Who are you? Okay, where are you guys going? Alright, I'll leave you be. I have no idea what they're up to. We also had all those things to the queue, so things are going to be a little wild for a bit here as we're figuring out where stuff's at. I still want to explore this again. Do I still have ice on board? No, I dropped that off because we're in our quest to make whatever that thing that we were setting up over here was. So let's go do that real fast, get that established at least, and hopefully not cause our space stations to fall in on themselves. Where was that? Was I in the wrong spot? I'm in the wrong spot. I think, yeah, we're up here, right? Yeah. Oop, my bad. Okay. Oops. Pew. Wish I could go faster too. That would be nice. All right, so just gonna throw those and not a station core, on an assembler. And that's just going to get put there. For this, we're choosing intermediate, and we're choosing... Oh, no, not intermediate. We need these guys. The overdrive thingies. And this one is also going to be the overdrive thingies. I'm assuming they take a long time to make. All right, I'm going to make a dummy version of all this out here. There is a method to my madness. Give me a second. All right, so then I can copy that, copy that, copy that, and copy that. Now when I click on it, I can copy it, smack them in place. I know I don't have all the things I need for it, but we'll get there. That one looks like it got the wrong thing. Yeah, it did. All right, then we need some more solar panels, and that should power that bad boy up. There we go. For some reason, that one did a great job of getting all that locked into place. Don't know what the deal was otherwise. All right, but what I'm most excited about right now is we have these guys being made. And hopefully we can send them out. But now I can go over to our ship production area, and you can see that we ran out of planetary research for a bit there, so I want to see if we can get that going again. So we'll try it out, and these guys are going there. So it's not going to produce a ton of them, but it will produce more than what we had, I think. Oh, and you need something, right? What do we need here? You need medium density, okay. We'll come up with a better solution for that in a little bit, hopefully, but right now we just need the basics to get rolling. Seems like the output for that's going to take a while. So let's go over here while we're waiting and hoping and praying that all that works. No. Why does it keep doing that? All right, I'm just going to set that up so it's medium, medium, medium. I don't have any there yet, but we do have stuff here. And for some reason we have no power. And what do we got going on over here? Why is there no production? What's happening, guys? Where are all my mining ships? Oh God. Alright, so we need to get our mining production back up to snuff here. Luckily, it's not that big a deal. It's annoying, but it's not a big deal. So over here. Miner bot. Miner bot. Miner bot. So I'll get that rolling again. Yeah, for some reason, our miner bots really just took a beating there. I don't know what happened to them, but we need to keep producing them. We had a nice backlog of them, and they're all gone. All right, so this place, 60 out of 60. There, this one's 60 out of 60. And this is also 60 out of 60. Awesome. All right, we're having some power concerns now that we're producing stuff again, so we'll just go in here. Add on some more solar panels, and our problem solved. Happy with all that. And you can see that we are producing, well, those guys are going out and doing their thing, which is great because we need that. But we are also producing what we need for the next round of stuff here. So all of that looks good. I'm fairly happy with where we're at right now, actually. There's so much stuff I don't understand at all how to use or what it does or any of the things associated with it. So I need to figure all of that out. Those are space rocks. We have that. Where are we going? All right, we're going to start heading down here to go to that moon. Let's just engage in some battle here real fast. Let's just go have some fun real fast here. I also want to try building some of those metal walls and seeing if I put it onto an object, if we add or remove them, what does it do to the stability overall of that ship? You guys don't get to go attack me. Mess with one of us, you mess with all of us. My goodness gracious, there's so many of them. It's also an area of interest because it's the bauxite area, so something that we might need to... Oh no, it's space rocks. Never mind, I don't care about space rocks. Like at all. Oh, we got more ice. Heck yeah. We'll play your games for some ice. We'll annihilate you guys, don't worry. You've only killed me twice. I've killed many more of you. And I'm just assuming that the automatic defensive stuff, like, that's how you're supposed to play this game. And that you're supposed to build like a bazillion of these things and automate your ship production and just send everybody to town to do all of the things that you want to do, but you kind of can't. Yeah, I'm just going to keep wiping you guys out. All right, and then we need to go take a look at that sun. Goodness gracious. I'm going to need to get some more protective ships out here. This area I left a little undefended. And their strength is ratcheting up here, so I do need to just address that and make sure that it's not going to stay too high. All right, so we're almost done knocking these out. We've made over half of our planetary bots, which is fantastic. And we know south of this, oh, there's more ice. I'm glad I kept looking. Okay. I was getting a little annoyed that I'm still fighting these guys, but if we have ice, that's a good thing. All right. So I'm gonna have to continue heading north here as hopefully I can gather up all these resources, and nobody cares, but they care. Go. We're gonna have to fight people for this last one. And my protective crew here has gotten shot up. We were 70-ish strong. Now we're down to 25. So it's a war of attrition. Fortunately, the bad guys are pretty good at making lots of people, but they're also not good at staying alive very long. And we've completed a lot of research here. I didn't realize there was a research queue until this episode. Again, I'm still very new to this game. I think I'm a total of 10 hours, 10, 11 hours into this game at the time of playing. So, yeah, I don't have a lot of experience in this one. Whereas, like, Roller Coaster Tycoon, I have probably several thousand hours into that game in the course of my life. Minor Street, I have like 400 or 500 hours. There's a lot of them that I have many, many more. Architect I have a stupid number of hours in as well. Like games that I really just dig into and like, I spend a lot of time in there. All right, so again, that's space rocks. They don't matter, but they do have comet fragments. So do all of that. Yay us. And I'm going to go back to the shipyard because I don't want to go down to the giant sun and then lose our comments and all that stuff. So, go back to the shipyard. We're also going to head a little past the shipyard and go over to our other production facility where we have some of this stuff going. I love that we're just outputting stuff now, and we actually have come up and rebuilt all of the we have excess mining ships now, which is exactly what we want. So where did we go with that? I'm losing my mind on where we had that. It's this guy here, right? This little line coming off. This guy here, yeah, that's what I wanted. This guy, that threw me off a lot. And we just don't have a lot of these because we're not getting the resources in because these guys are taking their sweet time and getting stuff to us. It doesn't look like this will output until we actually load up on any other stuff either, which is kind of annoying. We're going to come back here eventually and optimize that a little bit more so we have more production going on with it, but I need to go drop all the stuff we just picked up off at the ship area here. So look at that. Ice is going to go in. This bad boy, we have these things going in. That we already have a nice buildup of all that. Fantastic. And we're producing more of those. And then we're just going to go down to the sun, see if we know there's a lot of ice down in that area. And I want to go fight some more bad guys real fast, and then we'll end this one up. But I'm very intrigued about where we're at, where we're going, and how we get to where I think we need to be. But it's a complicated mess here, trying to go through and figure out all of the parts of this game. And I most definitely do not understand large parts of this game. So head straight south from here. All right. Can I afford a defensive? Nope. We're just going to go to town. All right. Let's fight. Oh man, there's a lot of them. This is a big area of bad guys. Should allow us to move through a lot of research relatively quickly. But my goodness. The amount of work we have to do to advance in this game sometimes is it's just a lot. Alright, but we're moving through. Get all of that knocked out. Because they look at all of this ice is all over the place. We need to have that stuff. Oh god. I don't want to invite more trouble than I need. And there's another area over there with bad guys. Let's clear them up one at a time. Take them out. Alright. I very much want to just stay there and gather up all that ice. But we need to remove the threats around there. Because I don't want to lose, like, die and then lose all that ice. Because there's a ton of it in this general area. Oh, we even have some tridents coming after us now. Great. I also don't know if I should be gathering up all those ancient things. I don't know if it matters at all to the game. Or if it's just kind of like just part of the lore or whatever. Alright, we are slowly, ever so slowly, being able just to take back some of this area here. Oh, we have used up all of the research that we had even queued up there. Fantastic. All right. We have to... The problem is they keep giving us research points and I want them. And when I try to go get them, more of them activate and come after me even farther away. All right. I think we're good on... Oh, there's still some there. I just can't let it go. Like, it's bad. When I see dumb things like that, I have to have them. Like, see, I don't need to keep diving back in and coming back out. There's no need to do that. But I'm going to keep doing it. Till they stop rewarding me for it. Alright. So let's go ahead and collect some of this stuff up. They're going to head back to that facility. With a whole bunch of stuff in our pocket. Okay. That looks good. Look at the sun. It's so neat looking. I really dig it. Looks like we're involved in a never-ending war right on the border here. Oh, I don't want to get involved in fights right now, guys. I really don't. It's okay. We'll come back. We can fight another day. But right now our job is to return all this stuff back to where we can get it as quick as possible. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look at all these guys just coming to join us. Fantastic. All right, we're going towards our ship production facility. Where I want to distribute some ice here. Because we actually have a decent amount to give to you this time. And then I need to go over to this bad boy and try to gather up that stuff. It doesn't look like we have much to be happy about right now. Okay. Reason for that is this is only going there. So what I'm going to do is get rid of that because we don't necessarily need it right now. Put a junction in its place so that that evens out the flow a little bit. Especially like right now, normally what would happen is the thing would fill all the way up and then it would service the rest of our area, which is not what we need. It's slowing out slowly enough and it's loading up into this slowly enough that I think we can weather this storm because you can see it's eating it. But by the time it finishes, another one's there already. And hopefully that will continue. And we'll keep working on that. All right. But let me just drop this off here and then we'll get back to the sun so that we're ready to roll for our next go around. But I think that's where we're at. Please, please, please tell me what suggestions you have for me because I have no idea what I'm doing. And I want to make sure that we keep doing a better job if possible. But folks, that's going to wrap us up here for today. Thank you so much for joining me here. And again, another episode of Final Factory. Before you go, let's really quickly go in here and just add on random research. Can I do that one yet? I already have that one. Which one did we start? Oh, this is the one we started. Ha, we got it. All right, cool. So that's going to allow us to do remote construction. And it allows us to have construction towers, network storage hold recipes. That's fantastic. And then we also have provider cargo hold recipes so that they can hold items and make them. Oh, that's so cool. All right, that's all coming up next time. But folks, thank you so much for joining me. I really do appreciate your time, and I'll see you later. Bye-bye.